Have you ever wondered why even the most intelligent, successful men, the ones who have built companies, mastered their careers, and read every book on psychology, still end up confused, rejected, or emotionally drained by women? Why do the smartest men, the ones who can solve the hardest problems, fail to solve the mystery of attraction? It's not because they're not good enough. It's because they overthink. They let their intelligence, their very strength, become the source of their emotional downfall. In this video, we'll uncover 9 deadly mistakes smart men make with women, and how ancient Stoic wisdom can save you from repeating them. Mistake 1: overanalyzing everything. Smart men think too much. They believe logic can solve emotion, but women don't fall for logic. They feel. A man from New York once told me, I replayed every text she sent, every emoji, every delay. He was dissecting words like a scientist studying atoms. But love isn't chemistry, it's energy. Stoicism teaches clarity through detachment. Marcus Aurelius once wrote, "You have power over your mind, not outside events. Realize this and you will find strength. When you analyze every move, you step out of the present. Instead of feeling the moment, you try to control it. But control kills connection. A woman doesn't want to be understood like an equation. She wants to be felt like a song. When you stop analyzing and start being, she senses your calm confidence. Your silence becomes powerful. Your stillness becomes magnetic. So remember, don't overthink her words, understand her energy. When you stop reacting to everything, she starts chasing the mystery she can't decode. Mistake 2: trying to impress instead of express. Intelligent men love proving themselves. Degrees, careers, achievements. It's how they've earned respect their whole lives. But women don't fall for resumes. They fall for presence. I once met Daniel, a lawyer from London. He told me about Olivia, a woman he admired. He bought gifts, cracked perfect jokes, showed her his success. But she drifted away. Why? Because everything he did came from performance, not presence. Stoicism says, waste no more time arguing what a good man should be. Be one. The truth? You don't win a woman's heart by performing. You win it by being real. Women can feel when your confidence is authentic, when your validation comes from within. When Daniel stopped trying to impress Olivia and started focusing on living his truth, going to the gym, meditating, building purpose, she came back. Not because he chased, but because he glowed. Authenticity is attractive. And the man who lives by values, not approval, always wins the respect that flattery never earns. Mistake 3: confusing emotional control with emotional suppression. Smart men often pride themselves on being calm, too calm. They confuse emotional control with emotional numbness. But women don't connect with a robot. They crave a man who can feel deeply, but respond wisely. Stoicism doesn't mean you don't feel. It means you don't react blindly. Marcus Aurelius felt grief, pain, loss, and yet he never let emotions destroy his virtue. He processed them with discipline and grace. When a woman sees that you can be vulnerable without losing control, she feels safe. It tells her, this man has depth. Suppress your emotions and she feels disconnected. Master your emotions and she feels drawn in. You don't need to be emotionless. You just need to make your emotions serve your reason, not silence your soul. Mistake 4: being too available. This one hurts, because smart men believe in consistency. They think being always available shows loyalty and care. But in reality, constant presence kills attraction. In psychology, this is called the scarcity effect. People value what's limited. When you're always there, always replying instantly, always accommodating her schedule, she stops valuing your time. You become predictable, safe, boring. Marcus Aurelius spent hours in solitude, not because he hated people, but because he knew distance breeds strength. Women, too, are drawn to men who know how to disappear with purpose. You don't need to play games and just have a life worth living. Work on your craft, train, create, grow. When you vanish into your mission, you create silence, and in that silence, she starts to miss you. Remember, mystery isn't manipulation, it's mastery, and the man who's not always available becomes the man she always thinks about. Mistake 5: seeking fairness in emotions. Smart men expect relationships to be logical, fair, equal, and reasonable. But emotions don't play by those rules. You might think, I gave her everything: time, care, loyalty. Why did she leave? Because love isn't a transaction, it's an emotional exchange. Women aren't impressed by what you do. They're moved by what they feel around you. A Stoic doesn't expect fairness. He expects reality. Epictetus said, "Don't wish for events to happen as you want, but wish them to happen as they do, and your life will flow well." When you stop demanding fairness, you gain freedom. You realize her pulling away isn't injustice. It's information. You learn. You adapt. You move on with peace. That's real power, emotional sovereignty. Mistake 6. Ignoring the power of boundaries. Intelligent men often believe kindness will solve everything. But kindness without boundaries turns into weakness. Women respect men who can say no, calmly, confidently, without apology. Not because they're rude, but because they respect themselves. In relationships, boundaries aren't walls. They're gates, protecting what's sacred. When a woman senses that your time, energy, and emotions are guarded, she feels your value. She knows you're not desperate for her validation. A Stoic doesn't chase approval, he guards his virtue. Seneca wrote, "He who does not prevent a crime when he can encourages it." The same applies to relationships. If you allow disrespect, emotional manipulation, or neglect, you silently teach her how to treat you. So stand firm. Speak with calm authority. A man with boundaries commands respect without raising his voice. And respect is the foundation of attraction. Mistake 7. Believing love should be easy. Many men think real love should feel effortless. But true love tests you. It challenges your patience, ego, and peace. The Stoics knew struggle shapes strength. When she tests you, stay calm. Don't react, respond. Love isn't meant to be easy. It's meant to transform you. Stoic man doesn't run from emotional storms, and he becomes unshakable through them. Mistake 8. Forgetting your mission. The fastest way to lose attraction? Make her your purpose. A man without a mission loses his edge, and women feel it. In ancient Rome, warriors never paused training for love. Purpose came first, emotion second. When you chase growth, not validation, she'll respect you more. So if she leaves, don't chase. Evolve. Let progress speak for you. Mistake 9. Confusing love with attachment. Love is not possession. You can't own a person, only appreciate them. Epictetus said, "When you kiss your child, remind yourself he may die tomorrow." It's not cold, and it's wisdom. When you stop clinging, you find peace. Attachment breeds fear. Appreciation breeds freedom. Love her deeply, but never lose yourself in her. Conclusion. Men don't fail in love because they're weak. They fail because they forget who they are. Stoicism isn't about being emotionless, it's about being centered. Control what's within you and let go of what's not. Every heartbreak is a lesson. You're not losing women, you're learning yourself. With that said, thanks for watching, and until next time.